What up, Cinco Smith here, and I help hip hop artists create dope songs and multiple streams of income by, having loyal fans. So I help hip hop artists create dope songs and build loyal fan bases that create multiple streams of income. So what I like to do is just give different things that have worked for me and that have worked for others that help them create multiple streams of income. But that's not what this video is about. But if you stick around to the end or you click a link below, I got a free video that I think can benefit you as an artist, whether you're a hip hop artist, rapper, whatever the case may be, or just an artist in general, that can help you start thinking from a perspective of how to create multiple streams of income. Now, who do you see behind me? I'm sure you recognize that image. If not, shame on you. That's the one and only MJ, Michael Jordan, one of the greatest to ever do it, one of the greatest to ever touch a basketball. And I've been watching the DocuSeries, The Last Dance. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. And a lot of times you can get lessons and messages in anything that you watch. They often say that success leaves clues. He's definitely exemplified multiple levels of success. So there are clues in the success that he's created over his lifetime. So even though you're a hip hop artist, you might not be into basketball. That may not be your thing, although it may be your thing or it may have once been your thing. And then rapping, actually took over or whatever the case may be. There's still a lot of lessons that you can learn from it. So what can you learn as an artist that can propel you to the next level in terms of taking your career where you want it, even if you never get a record deal? That's one of the things I specialize in, showing people how you can turn your rapping career or music career into income even if you never get a record deal. Many people are doing it, and you can do it as well. So after watching the first episode of The Last Dance, I was really inspired, but not for what most people get inspired by. A lot of people get inspired just by the success that he was able to create, or him winning the championship at UNC, which are all commendable and great things. But one of the things of two that I'll give you that I really want to point on is the fact that when he first started trying out to play basketball back in the high school years, he got cut. And a lot of people know that story, but he got cut and he used that as the fuel he needed to get better than his brother was, because he had a brother that was better than him or supposedly better than him. He used that as the fuel he needed to get better. And once he got better, those next few years, he actually made the team, which led to who we know as Michael Jordan today. So you might take a hit. You might take a cut. You might even feel like you got wounded or shot as it relates to what life gives you on your journey to be successful as an artist. But if you use that as the fuel that you need in order to succeed or proceed and get to the next level, it can benefit you greatly. You can maybe even leave a legacy. Another thing that I want to point out after watching, just the first episode of The Last Dance, and I've caught up to number 4 now. But another thing I like to point out is that when he was in the league, he was a rookie. He was looking for his teammates, and they were at a hotel or whatever. And if you're famous, you're a celebrity, you got any level of status, even if you're not famous, but they just like your aura, how you conduct yourself, your vibe, your swag, as they call it. You have options. So he's looking for his basketball players, his teammates, and he's knocking on doors, and he finally knocked on this one door, and he heard somebody say, "Who is it?" And he heard somebody whisper and say, "It's somebody at the door." So they let him in. They're like, "I just MJ, the rookie." So they let him in. And once he got in, he seen all types of things taking place, from drugs to women to weed to illegal drugs, people doing lines, all types of things in their room. And this is what I commend and applaud. And this is what you have to do in terms of focus. And it might not be the exact scenario, but in terms of focus. He looked in there and he immediately knew, look, if we get raided or somebody busts in this room, I'm just as guilty as anybody else in this room. So from that point on, he stepped back and he said he was pretty much on his own from that point on. How does that benefit you? Well, as an artist, you will be distracted by different things that may look appealing. It may be the women. It may be something similar. It may be drugs. It may be just the distractions of life and the things that people are trying to pull and tug and get you to do. But you got to ask yourself, is this a distraction? Or is this an attraction that can get me closer to where I'm trying to go? Once you make that determination, then you decide whether or not you should even fool with it. So in that case, he was able to say, nah, this is a distraction from where I'm trying to take this thing. And it's a good thing that he did, because his career turned out a lot different than a lot of the people who was involved in the nonsense that they were involved in. So those two things, if you won't take anything else, definitely have your focus intact to where you're not able to get distracted or easily distracted because there's so many things going on. You got to have that level of focus in your career and understand that you might get hit, you might get cut, you might get punched, you might get knocked back. But if you use that as fuel, it's nothing that you can't do. Listen, grab a free resource that I have below. It's a free video where I dive deep into how you as a hip hop artist can develop a loyal fan base that turns into multiple streams of income, even if you never get a record deal. Grab that free resource, visit wealthyrapper.com, because I firmly believe that as artists, as rappers, you should have your mind fixed on wealth in conjunction to using your music as a platform to get you there. You could be doing things that take you there even faster. Cinco Smith signing out.